the crash continue of Bitmine, or we see a huge recovery from here? Yes, that was a shock yesterday, minus 10%. For what, right? Well, that's kind of normal. We will talk about the levels, we'll talk about the technicals, we'll talk about what you need to understand when investing into Bitmine. All of that here in this video, so stay tuned.
Welcome to the game, I'm the Wolf of Dubai.
Welcome to a brand new video and welcome to my second channel. Follow my first channel as well. Follow both channels. Follow me also on X where I post these videos as well. And I'm looking forward to actually talk about Bitmine because yesterday was quite scary, right? You saw one main color and that was red, okay? And specifically for Bitmine, the whole day was just a very controlled sell-off, okay? So we started at around like 48 and I said if we are losing 48, we could see lower prices. Then, slowly but surely was -5, -6, -7, -8. And, at the end of the day, we closed the day with -10.47. But as volatility persists, just like that, the pre-market is already up 6%, okay? Because the whole market recovers. We had great earnings by Apple. We had great earnings by Amazon. So that should push the market, show that the market actually doing quite well. And I think that it gives us a huge opportunity to just breathe and say like, okay, that was just like a short drawdown. I mean, look into the market, right? If you're just looking into the QQQ, then you will see that, a small pullback is very healthy after 3 months of just like 13% up, okay? Then 6 months, we went up 33 or 34%. Then 1 year from the lows, from the Liberation Day lows, we gained actually 53%, which is huge for the index, guys. And just recoveries like that and drawdowns like that and just a little bit of volatility is totally normal. Now, let's look into the levels for Ethereum and for Bitmine, okay? If we are looking into the trading view here, which is, one of my personal best kind of applications. By the way, if you don't know who I am, my name is Danny and I'm looking for 10, 20, 30, 40x stocks out there and I'm buying early and we want to be into Bitmine before it went to 10x. We invested into Bitmine when it was a $30 stock. Now it's already 50% up current numbers and I think it was already up more than 100%, right, when it reached 75. But I think this is the very early beginning and same like I invested into Tesla, my subscribers bought actually houses and apartments. And if you want that we trade for you, then check out xtendaytrading.com before we have the last space left for this month, last day of the month. So check out and schedule a call with me personally before we raising our joining fee, and our AutoPilot software trades totally for you. Our trading team sends you the trades all automatically to your portfolio. So if you like that, make sure to schedule a call. Now, as you can see that Ethereum also recovers here a little bit, but the most important is that we kind of have a problem right now with the level of 4,000, okay? So here you can see we kind of couple of days fighted with the 4,000 level, then we broke it 4,233 on 27 October, and since then we lost about 12%, right? And obviously Bitmine would follow that, okay? If you're looking into the same days of Bitmine, then you see from the highs till now, we actually lost a little bit more, 18%, right? Because it's a kind of little bit of leverage that Bitmine has over Ethereum, okay? So I think that for Ethereum and for Bitmine, it's very important now. As you can see, the next levels are actually 40, okay? So the next big levels are 40, and you can see that I think that we could test them if the market takes a little bit of a breather. But those are crazy buying opportunities right now. I think we are just in front of one of the biggest rallies, because think about it. The Fed cut the rates, earnings by the big tech was absolutely stellar, and we have great news about Trump and China. So everything, like all the risk, all the considerations, and people had the time now to get into this rally as well. I think there's still possibility to go a little bit more down, but that would be the last days of the year. Okay, you have to always think one phase of the market is always like 3-4 months. Okay, so for example, after the Liberation Day in April, the market went down for a month or so, and then everything got figured out, and then the market rallied like almost straight up, right? Then we had like a crazy rally phase from, let's say, May till August, right? Like just rally, rally, rally. Then September, October, rally, rally, volatility. And now we are in the volatility phase, which is totally normal for the market. I said it here on this channel so many times. But one of the most important part is that we should see Ethereum back up to those levels, because I think that 3,800 to the downside will be very hard right now with this bullishness that we have into the market. Okay, so I think that the test that we had here just a couple of days ago, I think that the 3,677 is a level that I marked here and perfectly bounce back off. If this will be sustainable, I have no freaking idea. Okay, and that's why I'm buying every single day. I bought, 2 days ago 8,000, 9,000, and obviously like I'm down on that investment, but I don't think that what I'm interested is like a 10, 20, 30, 40% gainer. It's like 100, 200, 300, 500 if I just carry on in that idea for at least 18 months, 24 months, right? I think that when you invest long term and you don't have a horizon for at least 3 years, then you are really not long term investing. So I think that this is one of the most important parts that I can tell you. I think that you are in a great way. Let me know in the comments what you do with your Bitmine. If you are freaking out or you are just there to enjoy the ride, make sure to check out xtendaytrading.com, and I see you obviously tomorrow with a brand new video. And don't forget, the grass is greener always on the other side.